Hello students, in this PPT we will learn about mechanical properties of materials. To finalize the material for an engineering product or application, it is very much important to understand the mechanical properties of the material. So let's get into the topic. So these are all the properties which we are going to discuss now. So we will start from the first topic, stress. First one is stress and strain. Before that, we need to explain some of the physical concepts behind the mechanical properties. The main one is stress. Stress tells you how big of a force applies to an area. In mechanical engineering, it is mostly expressed in megapascals or Newton by meter power 2 or else Newton by mm power 2. Those two are interchangeable. So the formula for stress is sigma equal to force by area, where F is force which is measured in terms of Newton and A is area. The second important concept is strain. Strain is defined as the amount of deformation experienced by the body in the direction of force applied, which is divided by initial dimensions of the body. Strain has no unit as it is the ratio of length. Let me give a practical example of stress and strain. So you just take a tennis ball and press it with your thumb. You can see the ball undergoing temporary deformation. Here you cannot do it easily because there is some internal resistance offered against the force applied by your thumb. That resistance offered is nothing but stress. Here the deformation has undergone is strain. Next one is strength. Strength is the mechanical property of a metal which provides resistance to an external force or the capacity or ability to withstand various loads without any deformation or breaking the object. Hence, it is the highest resistance offered by the material when it is subjected to an external load. So, you have to know the stronger the material, greater the load it can withstand. In the case of metal, strength is very important because the metal should tolerate heavy loads. It means the metal should not be induced with heavy stress and deform. Elasticity. What is elasticity? The property of metal and its ability to return to its shape and size after the removal of load, or to regain its initial position or shape and size when the applied load is removed. That is called elasticity. So most of the components are designed with a suitable elasticity, or otherwise the machine components will be deformed when it is subjected to loads. Most of the metals have better elasticity, such as heat treated springs, coils which are made up of steel, copper, aluminum, etc. However, some of the metals are not elastic. They have properties like brittleness and hardness. Elasticity is a tensile property of the material. Next one is plasticity. Plasticity are also known as plastic deformation. It is the ability of solid material to undergo permanent deformation, that is a non-reversible change of shape in response to the applied forces. So we can say plastic wrap is an example of plasticity. Once it's stretched, it stays stretched. So most materials have an amount of force or pressure for which they deform elastically. So if more forces or pressure is applied, then they have plastic deformation. Second one is ductility. Ductility is the physical property of a material which are associated with the ability to be hammered thin or stretched into a wire without breaking. So a ductile substance can be drawn into a wire. For an example, most metals are good example of ductile materials, including gold, silver, copper, erbium, terbium, and then Samnium. Examples of metals that are not very ductile, including tungsten and high carbon steels. So, and also non-metals are not generally ductile. Brittleness. Brittleness of a material indicates that how easily it gets fractured when it's subjected to a force or load. When a brittle material is subjected to a stress, it absorbs very less energy and gets fractures without significant strain. Brittleness is converse to ductility of material. So always brittle material is temperature dependent. Some metals which are ductile at normal temperature become brittle at low temperature. Next one is toughness. Toughness is the ability of a material to absorb energy before ultimate failure. So materials which can absorb more energy before failure is considered tougher than another material which can absorb less energy. For good toughness, material should have good strength as well as good ductility. For an example, brittle materials having good strength but its limited ductility are not tough enough. Conversely, materials having good ductility but low strength are also not tough enough. Therefore, to be tough, material should be capable to withstand both high stress and strain. Hardness. So it is defined as the ability of a material to resist scratching or indentation by another hard body. Hardness is the fundamental property which is closely related to strength. So how to find hardness? So by using Bernal, Rockwell and Vickers hardness test, we can able to determine hardness of the material. Thank you.